Hi there guys, this is just a short video explaining some of the upcoming features in patch 1.30. Now I've got the list here. First thing they've put on the top is Steam Workshop support. Now this is a feature that allows you to post your own mods. The mods could change sort of ships about, they could change the gameplay a little bit, they could change graphics, add things like that. So I think Bernard is saying that instead of having to manually go and find them, you can go and have a look in the Steam Workshop and download these mods and go straight in. Tool wise, what I've seen is just the the mod packer thing. There don't seem to be any extra tools there, and quite honestly we need some modelling stuff, and we need some mainly modelling really, because we can't edit much. So maybe that's a good feature and something it needs more tools, I think, at the moment. Maybe they're adding it for the actual proper final release. Next thing is improved support for joysticks and input devices. Another thing that should have been there from the start. Next thing, improved mining scripts, especially for medium-sized minimum ice miners. Well, might help, but I haven't used mining all that much. Improved trade ship behaviour to favour profitable non-empty runs. Not sure what that means, but anyway, hopefully that'll make an improvement. Improve station scan mode, which no longer highlights objects that are not relevant. Okay. Improve tack and evasive manoeuvres and AI. Well, couldn't be any worse, but improve flight path during normal flight when following other ships and docking. Sounds like, again, another AI thing. Improved all collector drone flight behaviour near large targets. Talk about a mouthful. Improved flight path during... Oh, I've done that one. Improved map handling of commands and hierarchies. Well, that sounds a bit... I guess it makes the maps any difference. Is it? Doesn't look much different to me. No. Looks smoother though. Let's try the world map. Oh no, that's not it. Where did you get out of this? That button. Again. Doesn't seem all that exciting. That doesn't help, that is on a new game, so a lot of the places aren't found. So what else we got? Map handling. Improved trade menu, including text search, sorts and colours. Well, seems to be still promoting the old trade. Enable comm interactions with player property that is more than 10 kilometers away. Could be useful. Added missions for relating to the upkeep of ships and stations. Not sure if that's a good thing or not. Added list of platform NPCs to station menus, only available if you're in the same zone. Added list of onto state. I get, maybe that's when you select your docking thing.
Module information. Station command for Renault Tani. Your actions will provoke retaliation.
You've never done that?
Dock location added to ship computer database.
Yeah,
Module information retrieved. Module information retrieved.
Now shut up, Betty.
Yeah, shut up, Betty. Maybe this is what I mean, I don't know. So, where was we? Added more information to the Impedia about ship stations that can be built. I think I might have to load another save in to check some of these features. Fix missing hanger com option. Missing hanger. Put my teeth in. Fix missing manager com option. Okay. Fix wrong mouse steering mode being entered in some cases incorrectly when leaving a menu. I think that makes sense. Fix several and other incomplete or inconvenient menu behaviours. So you haven't actually changed them. Fix calculations for gathering certain resources out of sector. I think that's when you have it, you tell a trade ship to go and collect a resource and it tells you how far it is. So, where was that one? Fix player being sent to NPC on ships or hostile stations when asking for directions. So instead of telling you the wrong place to go, it might actually tell you where to go. Or can tell it where to go. Fix some objects. What was that? Fixed some objects in the construction state after building is finished. Still at least one rare case remaining. Maybe that's something to do with how the stations get stuck when they're getting built. Fix trade missions not completing if the station storage was full. Notably the food tration move block. Hopefully that's a fix so actually you can get past that bit, but if that is, that's a long time ago. Keep losing my eye because it's quite a big long list this is, and it's not really very formatted very well. Fix trade ships not completing their current order after clearing the shopping list. Fix trade offers selling items when using ships in player squad. Jeez, it's getting a bit of a minefield, this is. Fix ships blocking docking bays after having docking interrupted. I think that is kind of quite often the thing that happens is you're trying to get a trade ship to land and it just won't land, so maybe that'll help with that. Now we're on to... should do this a bit better actually. So, to fix ships blocking yeah, I did that one. Incorrect docking onions. Incorrect docking onions. Got them. We've got incorrect docking onions on board. So, fix incorrect docking icons under certain circumstances. Oh, so telling you not to dock and you can dock, and docking can't do it. Fix not being able to unlock skills of defence officers on platforms. I didn't really know they had skills. Show me your wares, please. Anyway, fix display of total counts of storage units, so it can add up right. Fix drones that should have a commander appearing in the property owned menu. No idea. Fix destroyer drones not being properly removed from the drone storage. So I guess when you use them, I actually use them now. Fix incorrect ship position after leaving a highway and with the menu open. Okay. Fix stations creating trade offers with higher values and it can afford. That's kind of stupid why that was in there in the first place. Fix building and production remaining paused after modules have been hacked. So I guess that's saying that if you hack parts of the station you actually interrupt the construction of the wares. Fix trade assign. Fix ships as. Jeez, how much more? Oh, great. Fix trade. Fix ships assigned to stations incorrectly assigned to mining jobs. Fix outdated trade offer information pending on event monitor. Fix trade ships assigned to player stations sometimes not updating their range. What's going on down there? Not a lot. How much trade menu of not restored. Fix production menu of information not updating correctly. Fix production showing very long production times. So far, a lot of this is fixing the calculations and displaying the actual calculations by the looks of it, and a few AI improvements. Fix several waypoint things, fix ships equipping drones or ammo and getting stuck. Well, fix most cases of dropped containers being stuck inside each other. Can still happen though, so you haven't really fixed it then. Fixed architecture destroying drones in storage without adding them to the station. Okay. Fixed issue with the parking when the managers. Fixed issue with parking ships when the managers, bracket stations, or pilot construction veteran are not present. Fixed trade ships waiting too long for a free parking spot. So they say I guess if they go and try and go somewhere and they can't get there, eventually say we can't park. Fixed calculations of required funds when trading with other player property. So again, another calculation thing, so it looks at it. Fixed pilot not being placed on ship's platform. I guess it's a fall through 4 somewhere. What's that doing? Just going past. Fixed mining for medium-sized ships. I think that was above actually. Fixed incorrect mining orders for ships that can't transport mining wares. So instead of telling them to do it and they can't, they won't do it. Fixed block trade involving discounts if there's only enough money for the I don't know. Losing the will to live here. Fixed building ships not leaving the shipyard after ship's construction. So actually when the ship's been built it might actually leave. Fix several other issues of ships getting stuck, not knowing where to go and when they should, getting some more AI things. Fixed owner of fuel station in Gemstone, Matt Treek. Fixed incorrect lasers being used by medium ice collector ships. Okay. Fixed problem with accuracy of time data in save games with long play time. Sounds like another calculation thing. Fixed visual fix on map when targeting enter and even highways. Okay. Fixed animation problem with highways in games at long play time. Another long play time problem. Fixed stalls when entering highways in save games that have been saved or loaded many times. Fixed another cause of the game stalling for a short time. Fixed crash when loading certain saves, which is bound to be kind of good for some people. Fixed several causes of apparent random crashes. Don't say what though exactly. Various optimization resulting in performance improvements. Significant improvements on some AMD graphics cards, particularly R9. Now I did look at the performance of Rebirth versus the first initial release in another video I just did just a minute ago. Well, not a minute ago, but I just did a few hours ago. So that compares kind of roughly what the performance was like from when it first came out to now. I think generally the result was about a 20 to 40% increase, but that's on my system, it's in Arava's. But if you've got an AMD, maybe your percentages might be much better. You'll have to let me know if they are. Now, this problem is not listed as fixable as being addressed in this patch, maybe being planned in the future. Now that's for the patch 1.30, which has gone into public release, so I guess until it's gone to final release there's still changes, but to summarise it and go through it, it kind of suggests most of it is fixing some AI problems like ships getting stuck, not knowing where to go or what to do. Then it suggests it says some more things to fix calculations and displays of stuff to tell, so when it's told how fast something is, it's actually displayed correctly. Sounds like a few fixes to performance, but I wouldn't go massive with that. And then a few plot fixes and a few, well, that's about it really. And Steam Workshop. So where the future is with this, I don't know. I think the Steam Workshop support is a good idea, but it could be seen that basically Egosoft don't know what to do with the game, so let's allow people to mod it and to try and take it to something else. but I think for me to mod this game, there's just too many limitations. This single player ship just kind of destroys any possibility for doing any... Oh great, got a car alarm going off. Just saying the modding ability of is a bit limited. Anyway, I better go and see what that is. Oh, shut up now. Typical. Anyway, where was I? Still in workshop. Or I just think without a few more tools we're going to be very, very limited with what we can do, and I think this engine needs a bit more expansion on what we can do as mods. I think, like I said, the single player ship thing needs to change, and that would straight away allow a lot more customization with mods. I mean, then you could actually start making mods and upgrading ships and swapping them. I mean, without the modelling tools, we're going to be limited with stations. I mean, how are we going to make large stations? I mean, not me personally, because I'm not really a modeler, but what I've seen is the models in this game have been created in such a way that are very hard to read, and instead of something like Gmax and 3D Studio Max, which are accessible to some, especially Gmax, they've used some strange editor that cost a fortune to actually go and get. So having some sort of tool, hopefully it'd be good if they had some support for Gmax again. Well, that wasn't actually them, was it? It was Double Show, but hopefully if they had some support to especially programs that are maybe free to actually make these models, then that would help massively. At the moment, without these tools, we're kind of limited to what we can do with mods. I mean, essentially a lot of the mods I've seen talk about removing features rather than adding features. I don't know why that ship sounded like a dock on it. Anyway, that's probably bored you to death about the update, but at least I've gone through it all and tried to explain some of it. Anyway, it's kind of a bit of a minefield really, and it sounds a lot more than it is. I think it's kind of a bit bumped up, but basically they've improved the game a bit, added a few things, fixed a few things. That's about it, and that's from patch 125 to 130. Anyway, thanks for listening guys, have a good day and have fun.